Alright people, it's Brad back again with another video. This is my Manchester United versus Fulham preview for the game on Sunday evening at Old Trafford in the FA Cup quarter-finals. So United going to a game against Fulham, who have been very, very impressive this season under Marco Silva. Marco Silva is a manager that I haven't rated too highly in the past, but he has done an absolutely fantastic job at Craven Cottage. We did play them last time at Craven Cottage in November before the World Cup. We won the game by 2-1. Garnacho scored a last-minute winner, but injury hit United face a very, very tricky test against this Fulham team, who are in good form at the moment. United will be without Casemiro after his red card against Southampton last week. United will also be without Alejandro Garnacho, who seems to be missing for several weeks after a collision with Kyle Walker-Peters in the game last Sunday against the Saints. So it's going to be a tricky game. Fulham have some very good players. I like the look of Solomon, the loanee from Shakhtar Donetsk. He's hit the ground running, scored some really good goals in recent times. He did score in the previous round against Leeds United, and he will be one player to look out for. Another one to look out for is Andreas Pereira, of course, the former Manchester United midfielder. He recently did an interview saying he didn't want to talk to Ten Hag in case he was convinced to stay at the club. I think he knew that his time was up at Old Trafford and he needed to move elsewhere. He's done a fantastic job at Fulham so far. He's been one of the best players for them this season. Of course, there is players like Alexander Mitrovic as well. But Fulham have a decent chance of coming to Old Trafford and winning. I don't really remember the last time Fulham won at Manchester United. It could be this weekend if we're not careful. We're likely to be playing Scott McTominay in the midfield. It's going to be similar to last season's midfield three: McTominay, Fred, and Bruno. Whether that'll impact us positively or not, I'm not so sure. I think Fulham will be coming into this game with a lot of confidence of potentially reaching the FA Cup. The FA Cup semi-final. The other ties that there is Manchester City taking on Burnley. We've got an old championship tie between Sheffield United and Blackburn. We've also got Brighton taking on League Two Grimsby as well. So some interesting cup ties. And also I just wanted to talk on the front of the ownership. Yesterday, apparently the Glazers were impressed by the Qatari bid and what they had to offer. The club would be debt-free. I think that is what I would prefer to go with. And obviously Sir Jim has been talking to the Glazers today. He has been at Old Trafford in discussions with the club. So positive news all around in terms on that front. I think it makes United fans quite excited. We'll also be playing Sevilla in the Europa League quarter-finals as well. We've got another Spanish team. We've beaten Barcelona, we've beaten Real Betis, and now we will be facing Sevilla at home in the first leg, and then we will be travelling away back to Sevilla in the second leg on April the 20th. So then we'll see what happens from on then. I think they are the last Spanish team in the competition. So if Manchester United knock them out, of course there'll be no Spanish team winning the Europa League this season. In terms of the Champions League, Chelsea have got a big task against Real Madrid. That is going to be really hard for Graham Potter. Inter Milan have got Benfica, probably the best young side in Europe at the moment. Manchester City taking on Bayern, that's a mouth-watering tie, and AC Milan will be taking on Napoli in an all-Serie A tie. So some interesting games to come, of course, in the Champions League and Europa League. In terms of the FA Cup, I'm going to say United to win 2-1. I wouldn't be too surprised if Fulham came away with a victory. We need to start performing a lot better, and we need to, fans are like, oh, Casemiro's suspension, we have survived without him before. The running isn't too bad. It's not like we're going to be playing Arsenal, Chelsea, and Man City in the next few games. It's not like he's going to be missing them. The games he will be missing is the games. So Fulham at the weekend, Newcastle after the international break. That will be tricky. Not going to lie, they'll want some revenge after losing the Carabao Cup final. Brentford at home. That's a very difficult task, of course, with the way that Brentford play. And Everton at home against a Sean Dyche team. Again, not easy, but I think it's a winnable game for us. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please remember to leave a like, subscribe, and comment below your thoughts on how the game will go on Sunday. Hopefully the review we're doing Sunday is a very, very positive one, and I will see you all soon. Bye-bye.